What's up, fellas? As you can see, I had the car up today, idle in the driveway, and it is time to go. We are leaving Thursday in the morning now when you see this, so that is actually tomorrow at 3 a.m. You can see it doesn't quite look the same as it did a few hours ago. We did a heck of some saran wrap job on this thing because we're heading to the apocalypse of blizzards or ice storms or whatever you want to call it. So I don't really want to destroy this thing or make it look really shitty or have it rust out, so why not wrap the thing up? Put a nice cover on it. Well, a shitty cover that I got from a car a long time ago. Went around it about 35 times with the old box of saran wrap, and now she looks pretty good. I think the wind is not going to get to her too hard, so that's it. That's your 6 week prep right there. Might make a couple videos of the drive down. I'll include probably in this video, but yeah, no more working on it. It seemed to fire up and be okay when I pulled it out today. It gets pissed in the cold, but that's understandable. I don't really like it when it's 2 degrees out either, so. But it idled good, it sounded good, ran pretty good, besides just dying when I'd mash it to try to get across the ice. Frickin' Minnesota, it's just absolutely brutal. But I have myself a little beer ski, and we are ready to hit the road in the morning. It's been a long time coming, a lot of planning, a lot of failed plans, a lot of fixing, a lot of running around like crazy, but we're all loaded up, heading to Florida, 2 weeks. It's gonna be awesome. So appreciate you guys watching everything. I'm gonna film the drive in this video and everything, but it's gonna be pretty sweet. So follow along, be doing everything all week. In less than 8 hours, we'll be on the road. Hell yeah. Can't even tell it's a Mustang. Good morning, everyone. It is a chilly minus 13 degrees out. We've gone about 2.5 hours so far. Truck's about froze over. The car is definitely froze over. The saran wrap seems to be ripping pretty hard. We lost about 10 feet of it, but no big deal there. Yeah, we're 2.5 hours in. Not doing too bad. Everything's doing pretty good. Car's definitely staying clean, so that makes me happy. That was my biggest fear of the whole thing, but it seems like so far all is well. So Brandon should be somewhere pretty close, and then we're gonna kind of link up and blast through this fucking storm together. So let's keep on trucking. Hello guys, it is the second day of driving. Sorry I didn't film much. The snow was horrible. 12 hours of miserable driving through ice, snow, slush. There was literally a foot of snow in Missouri. And then before St. Louis, it was like glass ice the whole time. And then after St. Louis on the way to Nashville, it was a 2-foot wide lane on each side of the road. That was what you had to drive through with the trailer tires right on the outside of about 8 inches of slush the whole time. I seen semis touching mirrors, I seen wrecks, rollovers, gotten sideways myself. It was absolutely brutal, but we are in Florida finally. We've been driving for about 5 hours today. The car is trashed. My little idea didn't work nearly as good as anticipated, but it wasn't all bad either. I mean, nothing's completely destroyed like it would have been if it had been on the open trailer. Because I mean, the whole cover was covered in ice. I mean, the thing would have been a real pig pen. I just got to take a little bit of cleaning compound and clean up some of the marks that it left from slapping in the wind. But otherwise, it should all be all right. We're just checking our straps right now, and I got about 5 hours left, and then we're in Then we're to Bradenton, and then I'm gonna clean this pig up. I mean, you look at the windshield here, it's just a mess. It might be kind of hard to see on camera, but no good. Had about 5 hours of rain this morning, but it's finally coming to an end. We should see sunshine shortly. So we're gonna keep plugging away on this journey. Almost there. Well, we finally made it to Bradenton at the hotel right now. The engine bay, as you can see, took a little bit of dirt, but nothing too crazy at all. As far as everything else goes, it all looks all right. Header's got a little rust on them, but we'll burn that right off. The car itself, filthy as can be. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe I'll get around the other side where you can see it a little better in the sunlight. But yeah, you can see there, it's just super streaky everywhere. Had some guy tell me how he loves to paint and he's such a great painter, and then he wiped his hand across the side of my fender. So that's super cool. I don't think he's an expert, but so I'm just gonna kind of go over this a little bit, hook my laptop up, make sure all sensors are functioning, make sure the fuel pump sounds okay, all the other stuff sounds all right, and then kick it over, see if she runs. All right, everything appears to be on. Appears to be functioning, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna fire her up. Ooh, a little crabby. Very crabby. Very, very crabby. So I don't know if you could hear me when the car was running, but it sounded like it might have had some sticky injectors right away, which would make sense. It was in the cold for 12 hours, and then it was in the rain for 8 or 9. So I mean, not the best scenario, but it seems like it's okay. It all cleaned out and idled just how it normally does. It still kind of has a little weird thing where it dies after you rev it up, but issues like that develop. It never did it last summer, but it's nothing too crazy, nothing I can't handle here. But she runs, so we just got to get our hotel figured out for tonight, and then once we do that, I will unload it and take it for a spin, make sure she runs good. I haven't even gone over 2 miles an hour in it yet, but take it to the gas station, take it to the gas station, then the car wash, get it all cleaned up, ready to compete. It actually might rain tonight, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll figure that out. Brandon's car, a last minute purchase so he could come. Got the Supra's wheels on it and tires. Brandon? Yo! Ooh, the fucking 50 cal radio antenna. She's a beaut, Clark. Alright, so it's been a little bit since I talked to y'all, but a lot has happened. I got it all washed up. Brandon got his all washed up, so we're all looking good now. But I took it for a ride, and immediately thing got up to 220 degrees, and I was like, oh no, something's big messed up. So did a little bit of work on it, found some digging, popped a fuse for the rad fans. So what it turns out, the wires running to the fans were not big enough for the new fans, which I had a fear in my back of my mind, and so it happened. So now I rewired them using 2 relays, so they should be good to go, and they seem to blow even harder than they did before. But after I fixed the relay, went for a little freeway cruise, and it seemed to run cool. So I think we're in good shape. The thing makes a lot of power. It actually looked like it blew way over the boost it was supposed to make. So I got to look at that and try it once more, of course. But yeah, I don't know. I wish I could have filmed a little better, but it was all kind of spur of the moment. Traffic is nuts around here, but that's gonna end it off for this video. We made it to Florida. This car is not fucked, and neither is this car, so we're set to go. More stuff coming tomorrow. Thanks for watching.